I am here. Let me put my messages on all messages. Okay, I think it's what, 8:10 in the morning, and I made it. I haven't been on live for a little while. Why are my necklaces all tangled up? Of course, you only find this stuff out when you're on live, eh? Oh well. It's just my Hello Kitty and a cute little house necklace that opens, and there's a bunny inside. Give everyone a few minutes to get here. If you're new, I always say my name is Amanda and I live in Canada, because commonly those are the questions I get asked a lot is, what's your name, where are you from, and how old are you? So today it was supposed to be a rainy day, but I think we're actually going to get some sunlight, so I will be going out after this live stream. And then after that, I'm getting my hair cut, which I'm not too excited about. It needs to get done, but I always get so nervous. Not that they're going to do a bad job just because I sit there and ramble too much. But yeah. Just checking my cat calendar because it gives cat facts. And the one in February I kept was the oldest cat on record was Cream Puff from Austin, Texas. Cream Puff lived till she was 38. Can you believe that? Go Cream Puff. I didn't know cats could live that old, but thank you for the one thumbs up. Wonder what today's cat fact is. Today's what, April? Oh, it's April 1st. Hey, good morning. I'm just checking what the cat fact of the day is. Let's see what today is. Oh, it's about Grumpy Cat. It says Grumpy Cat, a cat. Hey, you forgot about taxes? It's okay, we're still in time, boo. It's only if you owe you have to get it done. Is he? I'm glad that he's live again and he's like out and about. So, Grumpy Cat, a cat who went viral for her permanent grump expression caused by an underbite when feline dwarfism, blah blah blah, was immortalized in her book. Okay, that one wasn't so exciting, but does anyone remember Grumpy Cat? Hers was a cutie patootie. See if yesterday's was any better. You remember that cat? That cat was so epic. What do you mean? What are you saying? Oh, I get what, yeah. Okay, now this one from yesterday says cats can spend between 30 and 50% of their waking hours grooming themselves. My cat sleeps for more than that. Like, she's not even awake 50%. Oh, 50% of their waking hours. I was good thinking they're asleep all the time. Hey, Tash. How's work so far, Tash? What is today? Today's Wednesday, right? I think after this, I'm gonna go for a walk. You got his name right this time. Way to go, Tash. And then after, I gotta get my hair cut, which I desperately need. I just don't like doing. Work is meh. Well, I guess that's better than horrible. Hello from Indonesia. Wow, what time is it in Indonesia? Haircut. I just chew off the ends of my hair. Yeah, I knew it was a joke because I've never seen you chew off the ends of your hair before. Tika came into my room today and she was meowing and meowing and she dropped a pipe cleaner. She carries it around like it's like her favorite toy. I'm like, out of all the expensive cat toys we buy, she finds a pipe cleaner and is like, this is my new best friend. Indonesia looks beautiful and their coffee shops look amazing. Sometimes I watch on YouTube people traveling to other countries. Hello. And every time I see Indonesia, I'm like, I wish I could go there. It must be nice, people who get to fly all over the world. I think it'd be stressful, but it would be fun at the same time. Ever since it was Meester, like probably almost a year ago, not even, mentioned, is there a clock in your room? Now all I hear is that clock. I never noticed it before. You, one sec. Anu, what? Oh, okay. Leaves do the trick now. And yeah, Tash, she didn't wake me up. So, like, Tash will have to feed Tika and be like, don't wake up, mommy. Otherwise, she'll, like, walk right up to my face, meow in it, and wake me up. I still can't believe Ronnie tried to escape. I'm so glad you found him before, like, you left for work or something. I think we had a family member who something similar happened. They went in the garage and they didn't notice their like little kitten followed them and she was in the garage all night. I'm like, oh no. Our one cat we had, Momo, he used to like catch all. I changed his name to Harry Houdini. Momo used to get all the bugs in the apartment and flatten them paper thin. He was so good for that. Kylo goes out on the deck though, and that scares me. Because I'm like, oh no, he's gonna get used to it and he's gonna like run away or something. But I think he just likes to see the bunnies and squirrels because my mom feeds the animals and he always watches them. It's so cute. Kylo used to wear pajamas. He's not made for that. Kylo, no. I mean, he was born under a boat, but he is like the perfect house cat. And he's really smart. The fact that Annie's grandma can train him to sit and jump down and do like little stuff like that is amazing. Because when we would feed him, you know, those little tubes of like the cat food, like churros and stuff, when we would feed them to him, he would stand up and grab them and like desperately and be like clawing at it. Somehow my mom taught him, no, you have to sit. And he just sits and eats it like a good boy now. I'm like, why didn't I think of that? I didn't think he would listen. And yeah, he is a good boy. He's gonna be a year in the end of this month. So the cool thing about that is Kylo turns a year on the day Anu was born to be due to be born, but she was late. I know, right? She can't teach the dog to stop barking, but she can teach. Oh, is someone new here? Hi, Haley. Yeah, she can train the cat like a dog, but she can't train the dog like a dog. It's so funny. But her dog is very stubborn. He knows what you're saying, he just doesn't want to do it, so he won't. And the other day, the other day he was on a walk and they were going to walk by this one spot where a dog barked at him and he's such a scaredy butt. He got off his like leash and ran away and went home because he did not want to walk by where a dog barked at him. I believe it. I believe it, Joseph, because they often say like cats will adapt. It's like even cats that have like three legs, they do good. Like we had this one cat on our street. It was an outdoor cat. He had three legs, but he would climb fences and he lived a life like he was always out and about and getting around. So surprisingly, they're really resilient. So I could see even though he's blind, he could use his whiskers and feel his way around. I love that you like found them and took care of them though. It's quite the mix. You got Dusty, who's the little velociraptor, and then you got Ronnie, who's just this chill little dude. Cause you, oh, I read that already. Thank you. One is Hello Kitty, a rhinestone Hello Kitty, and then one's a little house with a bunny and it opens. Add a question and answer sticker. Good dancer. No, I don't dance. Always like prompts you to ask a question, but I don't know why. Kinda. It just opens and then there's like this little thing inside of it. It's funny because like I have real jewelry, but it does. That's why I got it. But I prefer most of the time costume jewelry. Like I am not one of those people who wants to be like, "Oh, I want like everything to match or look expensive." I'm like, "No, I was excited with my Hello Kitty rhinestone necklace when it came in." I thought it was going to be bigger, but I'm glad it's not. I know it's going to when the sun hits the rhinestones, I'll be blinding people. The seagulls will love it. Usually the seagulls love Anu because she sneaks and feeds them even though she's not supposed to. We're like, don't feed them. And somehow she's like, oh, oops, every time. Just as long as she's not feeding the water snakes at the lake. I know, they are just little hungry guys. They are cute, but they're just loud. And then they start fighting each other, so I don't like feeding them. But it's funny when like people are in the water and the seagull will go up to their towels, like find a bag of chips, tear it open. Like the one year, I don't know if you remember Anu or Tash, but the seagull went and just was helping himself to like a picnic. And the person came back, they're like, get out of here. Oh, Joseph. Just to show me I feel special. Dusty every day. Aw, it's like, you know what happened? I was just, seagulls eat well, they aren't picky eaters. The bag of chips. Tika, she's okay. Like, at first, she seemed really sad, but then she adjusted to being the only cat. But the one day I was watching, I don't know if you remember, but Susan Pepper, she was in here and her one cat meowed and it sounded the way Momo, my other cat, did. And Tika was half asleep and she looked up and like looked for him and I felt so heartbroken because she like it sounded like his meow meow and she was like looking for him. I'm like, "Oh no." So then I couldn't watch that. I never could finish that video cuz she'll always hear it. I cooked curry goat, roti, dal, and lemon pickles. I've never heard of lemon pickles. Goat was on sale the other day at the grocery store. I was like, why is everyone gathered around the end bunker? I was like, oh, it's. Oh no, it wasn't goat, it was lamb. No, it was goat. I don't know, it was one of them. Sounds yummy. Roti is cool. We had a friend who made roti in front of us and it was fun to watch. A lot of work though. And then I didn't know you're supposed to use the roti to like pick up the food, so I was just eating it on the side, like a side dish. Yeah, it was lamb then. Thanks, Tash. I knew it was one of those. It was one of them that makes me sad that people eat. I feel sad that people eat lamb. Yeah, I think so. think so. But I don't know. I don't think I could eat lamb because they're so cute. Is lamb a meat that they farm? Probably not. I was gonna ask Joseph if they often have like lamb meat there. Or what meat is there in Australia? That's like here we have like beef, pork, chicken, all that stuff. But I know Tash was saying over in Portugal, they don't have the same, it's not the same as here. Like they don't farm turkey over there. Whereas turkey here, there's turkey everywhere. Wild turkey are everywhere. They have the same. Well, how do you know? Their toilets are opposite of ours, so maybe their food is. Wasn't it turkey you said, Tash? That's not, they don't really farm in Portugal? Or we have most livestock. Oh, okay. Kangaroo, crocodile, ostrich, rabbit. I know. I kind of do wonder what kangaroo meat tastes like. Crocodile, I don't think I could eat crocodile. Would you guys eat crocodile? Like if someone offered you it, would you eat it or do you eat it? I mean, yeah, we do have ostrich farms. Never tried it. To me, they just seem like a giant toad or something. So I'm like, why would I want to eat that? But I guess in some areas they're plentiful. Haley, how are you doing? Aw, Haley, my name's Amanda. Anu, Anu's mom. You're cute. How are you doing, Haley? It's nice to have you here this morning. Kangaroo, rabbit. Deer is lean and gamey. Yeah, deer meat is good when it's hot. But then once it like cools and like the tallow gets on it, it's not so good. Moose meat is like the best, but moose are one of my favorite animals. So I have a hard time eating an animal if it's my favorite. Like even pork, I'm iffy. Like I'll eat it, but I feel guilty every single time because I love pigs. Yeah. Well, Tash and Anu tried bear meat and I didn't. It was black bear. Why won't it? Why won't it? Okay, show. Camel? I've never had camel. I feel like camel would be juicy or something. Good, I'm glad you're doing good. Is it rainy where you are or is it sunny? Because here it's kind of gray, but I don't think it's supposed to rain today, which is nice. Because we're in for rain the whole week. Right when Tash got his new motorcycle, all of a sudden it starts raining like every day. Donkey milk. Um, okay, don't work too hard, Tash. And tell your dad I said hi when you're over there. I know, I know. Tasha's new bike is really nice. I like it. No wheelies, Tash. We have a friend who does wheelies, like on purpose, and he'll do it. His grandpa will be like, do a wheelie, and he'll do a wheelie the whole way up his street just for his grandpa. You gotta love when grandparents encourage the younger ones to do something chaotic. I'm playing with a laser pointer, so if you're wondering why I keep looking around, I'm just, my ADHD seems to be happening right now. Yeah, it's a bigger. Bye, Tash. Tash's new bike is bigger and stronger than his last one. But it's bigger and like has a better seat, so when I'm going to be the backpack and go on a ride with him, it'll be an easier ride than his last one. Hello, Mitsuri fan. Same with us. Yeah, it was. We had, was that yesterday or the day before? There was so much lightning. I can't remember, but our cat Tika got scared. She like hid under the bed for a little. She's not as scared as Ray now that she's on her anxiety meds. Before she was like terrified of it, but now she still kind of doesn't like it. Anu, how was Kylo with the rain the other day and the lightning and thunder? Was he okay with it? Anu's cat is the cutest. He is so cuddly and sweet. Like I'll be like, "What's Kylo doing?" And she sends me a picture and he's cuddling with her. I think he was sleeping on a chair. Probably he didn't care about the lightning. Was Charlie okay with it? Charlie is my parents' Pomeranian he's anxious. Poor guy. But he's anxious, but he thinks he's protecting the house. So like as soon as anyone goes to the door or phones, he starts barking and like he genuinely thinks I think he's doing a good thing. So no matter what we do or tell him, he won't stop. Charlie or Kylo? You're from Ottawa. Okay, right on. I've been to Ottawa once, and when we were there, we went to see the mint, and we got to like see the coins being made and all that. Ottawa, and then we went to Quebec. Since you live close to Quebec, do you ever go to Quebec just for day trips or just to, for something to do? I want to take Anu to Quebec because she has not been outside of Ontario. Not yet. But I also want to go to Alberta because all the mountains and stuff. Like in the northern part, Alberta looks so beautiful. Oh, Joseph, is something going on in Australia? Because my friend, I was watching one of her videos and she says, I feel bad for people in Australia right now. I don't know if she was talking about the gas prices or if something else is going on. Because earlier in the video, she was talking about gas prices, so I don't know if that's what she meant was because the gas there is expensive or what. I didn't ask her. Oh, it is. So do you guys buy it by the liter or gallon? The kangaroos are fighting back and trying to take over. Do you, Joseph, do you guys buy it by the liter or gallon? $3 a liter? It's a good thing you have a hybrid. Dollars. Dang. It got close to $2 a liter here, and we were like, ouch. I've never seen it $3. Man. At least the weather's nice so people can walk around. At least it's not like plus 40. Ride the kangaroos. That's not one animal I'd want to ride. Those things are ripped. I don't know. They're so big and strong looking. But interestingly, kangaroo leather is like the strongest leather. So I think in a lot of like motorcycle gloves and equipment, it'll be like kangaroo leather. And at first I was like, is that the brand or is it literally kangaroo? Tash said no, it's their leather's like the strongest leather. Or like this, yeah, I guess strongest. Hopefully things settle down with the gas prices. It's weird because like in Canada, Alberta has a lot to do. They have a pouch. I love how you think of the pouch and not riding the back. So in Alberta, we have like, is it like oil refineries and stuff? Like, but we don't get to use that product. I don't know if we sell it to the States or whatever. So our gas prices are jacked up too. And then I seen somewhere in the States it was $5 a gallon. So I was like, yeah, dang. What's everyone doing for the rest of their day? Pretty sure, what time is it? Joseph will be going to bed eventually. What about you, Anu? You have any plans for the rest of the day? And what about you, Haley? Do you have any plans? Or is it just a low-key type day? No plans. I think I'm gonna go to the mall and walk around. And I'm hoping now that the weather's warmer, I'll be out more. It finally warmed up, but it's just been raining too much. And I usually don't walk in the rain. Even though I could easily get an umbrella, I just don't. I know it requires some, but it probably uses less. 'Cause we have a Camry and I think for 3/4 of a tank was $75. Like it wasn't even a full tank. And it's pretty gas efficient. Oh, yeah, it's the same time for us. You might try playing the keyboard again. Oh, are you learning? I feel like learning anything is hard, but the more you do it, the better you get at it. You talk like Tash. The petrol acts as a generator to charge batteries, but you're right, it is fuel efficient. Yeah. I love how you guys call it petrol. I think that's what the British call it as well. Hi, Drew Shane. Nice to see you here. I have a Nissan Juke and it's 25. It's only $25 to fill up? I'm trying to think of what car. Is that one of the smaller Nissans? Oklahoma. So $2.70. Okay, so yours is quite a bit cheaper because ours would be about 5 or 6 gallons. Okay, so it is. I was wondering if it was that one compact. I've been playing keyboard for a while, but I gave up because I couldn't play the song right. Don't give up. You got this. I know it's hard when you're learning something. Sometimes it's just like you want to give up, but once you conquer it, you'll feel so good. You'll feel accomplished. I know. Like 25 to fill? I think we all need that car. What is the weather in Oklahoma, Drew Shane? And Ferris loves me. Well, I love you too, Ferris. What's that one Nissan that looks like a box? It kind of like looks like a toaster on wheels. My freezer's like making noises beside me. I don't know why. 80 degrees. Oh, that's warm. I wish it was 80 degrees here. I don't know what it would be here in Fahrenheit. I don't even know what it is in Celsius today. I woke up and just was in the room. You're a winter girl? For real? Oh, you do good up here in Canada then. Do you not like the heat? Does the heat bother you? Cause like I'm very sensitive to like the sun and the heat, but I love summer. Oklahoma. Is Oklahoma kind of in the middle or is that more south? I can't remember. You in the heat don't get. I know I melt. When we go to the beach, we have we have a tent just for shade, and me and Anu like hide in it because it's in the middle. Okay. I wasn't sure if Oklahoma was somewhere that got snow. I couldn't remember if it was south or not. Mm, I need a jug of black coffee like American milk jug. Hello, Francis. I believe that. But if I lived in Australia, I probably would be happy this summer is over. I feel like in Australia it's the summer and in Canada it's the winter. Yeah. We get a lot of snow, unfortunately. The thing about the winter is it getting dark at 4:30. That just like depresses me. I like when the sun is out. You can finally wear a jacket right on. We're finally getting to the point where we can go out and not be in like a big winter coat. Hello, third door. Is it? We had ours already. We so then what if it's like 8:40 here? What time is it where you are, Joseph? Because we already did our spring forward. And British Columbia, which is on the west coast, they sprung forward, but they said they're not going to fall back. Like they're done with the daylight savings time, which is interesting because I think that's the only province in Canada that just gave up on the daylight savings time. But my friend was saying one thing they didn't think of. 11:8. Okay. My friend was saying the one thing they kind of didn't think of was since it doesn't fall back in the morning, it's going to be really dark for the kids getting to school because they're not going to spring forward. I'm all confused, but yeah, it's one of them. So it's 11:58, 9. So you're 13 hours right now. And then that's confusing too because some of Australia does daylight savings and some doesn't. So then you'll be springing forward. Or no, you'd be falling back because it's your fall. So then you'll like, it'll go back an hour, won't it? Because in the spring, we spring forward and fall, we fall back. Yeah. That's so wild. It's crazy that our seasons are opposite. What time is it? I think 8:45. I'll be on for a few more minutes and then I'll get going. I usually like to go to the mall early before the stores open. You can walk around. And I like that because there's less people. Okay, thank you so much for being here, Drew Shane. I appreciate it. And I'll catch you on one of your videos. I wonder if Davey's still alive. Oh, I wonder if Davey's back at work. Because wasn't his work starting in the spring? He's not? I wonder if he's starting up his work soon. Because his work is more seasonal for the warmer months. Yeah, he's not live. Okay. I remember the one time he was live streaming in the morning, and every time we'd be waiting for the train, and it never came. And then one day the train actually came. It was so exciting. Oh, so he must be back at work. That's good. That's good for him, cause he had it rough for a little while, like with his health. One thing I learned about Davey is he's not a quitter. Like he had it rough with his health, and he's like he didn't give up, and he didn't like woe is me, and he didn't like get bitter about it. He just kept like it seems like trying to push forward because for a while he couldn't walk, and then now he can like the one video he was like jogging in or something. I was like, oh my goodness. You know who I just thought of? Independent Chad. That'd be so cool if one day he popped in. I miss that guy. And Stumpy disappeared again. He tends to do that. I think they will. I don't know. Stumpy left. Maybe one day he'll be back. I think Independent Chad is working at night because he said it was his job. He started to work at night. I kind of miss because you never know what they would say. which was a good thing, but sometimes some of the things they said was too much in the sense that it was funny. Most of my lives are private because somebody says something and I'm like, oh no, I can't put that on public. Meester a couple times. I had to put it on private because I'm like, oh dang, I'm not having that out there. But you know what's so weird about YouTube is okay. So about last year at this time, I started to go live, and I used to go live 3 times a day for an hour, and I would get a lot of views. Like some of my lives had like 700 views. So YouTube only counts the hours of public videos. But I still have a lot that are public. But my watch hours keep going down and down and down. The more videos I make and the more like views I get, I'll every once in a while I'll glance at my watch hours and I'll be like, oh, it should be up, but it keeps going down. So that's like, it kind of makes me, I know, but you would think going live for a year, 3 days a week, and on top of my other videos, that my hours would have gone up, not down. Because I kind of, it is crazy because I can't figure the algorithm out. Oh, nice to meet you too, Haley. Hope we see you again. And you have an awesome day. I hope you enjoy playing the keyboard. Yeah, I can't figure the algorithm out. And at times it makes me so frustrated because it's like, it just doesn't make sense. And my brain likes to figure things out. Like, I like to figure out why things do what they do, but I cannot figure the algorithm out. Not that I want to like grow fast. I'm okay with growing slow on YouTube, but I would like to have it where I can have members because then I can do more videos where like I'm outside or at the park and stuff. But right now I don't want to do it because everyone warns me don't like show outside because they said there's software that can tell where you are. And I'm not looking to get a stalker, but I feel like if I had members, then you can see who's there. And like, I don't think someone would like be a member for like the wrong reasons. And even if it is, you can't protect everything. I just don't feel comfortable walking around outside or like being on location for just everyone to see. But I don't know if I'll ever. Yeah, me too, girl, me too. I always said if someone robs me or tries to steal my identity, they're going to be very disappointed. I know, right? They'd probably return it and then be like, "Oh, sorry, you needed this more than me." The cat channel I follow, someone else's was hacked. Actually, is that a thing going on right now? Because two channels I've seen were like my channel got hacked. Was it a popular channel? Because I feel like they hack like accounts that are larger. 11 million followers? That's a lot. I can't tell if that's a car out there or if it's a goose honking. I've never been on TikTok. Everyone says like TikTok is wild and it's like a party over there. I just, I'm not going on another platform. I barely go on Instagram as it is. I can't imagine like being on a whole other platform. But they do say you grow fast on TikTok, so I don't know. Oh, I've seen that happen before. That's horrible. And once you get it hacked, I don't know if you can get your channel back. I don't know how that works. I posted like an eye from a character for a week straight and got 50. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I just have to put random stuff out there. Like an eye from a character and see what happened. Oh! I think I've seen that cat. I think I've seen that cat. I'll look him up, but I'm pretty sure I remember that name. Scottish folds. Scottish folds are cute. I always said that if anything happens to Tika, I wouldn't get another Siamese, but I think I would. I think I would. Just because she's so smart and affectionate. She has her moments, but she's such a good girl. But when she was a kitten, she was so naughty. She would break so much stuff, get into so much like chaos. I was always like, I never want to do a kitten again. And then Anu got Kylo, and he's a good little guy. He's not like how Tika was. Anu will say he's naughty, but I don't believe her. She wants a calico. I don't know. I just was like, you might as well get a kitten. I always hear mixed things about calicos. I'll hear people say like the calico was the best cat they ever had, and then I hear other people say the calicos are crazy. Like not feral, but like high energy and get into stuff. But I think that's all cats. Yeah, you're happy. We picked Kylo because he had a little naughty look on his face. For some reason, we like naughty. Like Tika was the runt of the litter, and she's naughty, and Kylo was the runt of his litter. And his sisters are still up for adoption. I can't believe no one got them. His two sisters are these two really pretty black cats. I wanted one of them, but Anu and us, like we already decided on Kylo. But the little black cats were just like coming up to us. Kylo ignored us and was just like fighting with the other kittens, like play fighting. That's what Tash says. He's like, Tika with a girl cat would be a no go. I feel like there can only be one girl boss in the house. You can't have two girl bosses. But it's cute because like it'll get quiet and I'm like, what's Tika up to? And she's like, it'll be in Anna's room on her cat tree, just napping in the little hammock part because it's by the window, so she loves it. Tika kind of follows wherever the sun is, she goes. Joseph, do you think you could handle another Dusty if you had two girl cats like Dusty? Oh, yeah, that's true. She does get along with other cats. I know. I wonder how that's gonna go. Annie has been visiting my parents and Kylo's over there. So now we have to do the whole process over again of trying to get them like settled. And last time we did that, I had to go on antibiotics. You can't handle another dusting. Yeah, I couldn't have two Tikas. I know. Hers on her little meds, and she's has so much of a better life now. I really like our new vet. He listened. Like, when I tried to bring it up to other vets that she's scared or has anxiety, they'd just be like, oh yeah, but they wouldn't say there's meds for that. Like, I'd be like, no, she's really scared of this, blah, blah, blah. How old is Tika now? Tika's 11. 11, yeah. But she's still the same as when she was little. So she went like all those years not on meds because I didn't know that they would give them. I thought that because I brought it up to vets, like I just didn't think it was an option or they would have offered it. But she just like was getting too scared recently. And then when she gets scared, she attacks. So that's why the vet was like, "No, let's put her on the meds." And she has not attacked me since she's been on the meds, so that's good. But like she would just get scared and panic. I had an aunt whose cat was 21 as well. Yeah, you never know. And the thing with my aunt's cat was she never took it to the vet. He was never neutered, and she just fed him grocery store food, and he lived to 21. So sometimes I think like we get so worried trying to baby them, or like we get so worried we want to do the best for them, but then there's cats that live to 21 who like were just fine. Oh, she was a Siamese cross like Tika. Yes, Siamese tend to have longevity. They tend to live a little longer. My aunt's cat who lived to 21, he was a gray cat. He was so nice. I think his name was Coco. But then my aunt also had a cat that would scare you. If you go to the bathroom at night, the cat would be in the window and you just see glowing eyes and she'd be like, no, no, and like say no. And I was like, okay. And I was little and I'd be so terrified to like go in and use the washroom with that cat yelling no at me. It was a little white cat named Princess and she was feisty. She did not act like a princess. What time is it? It's like 9. I should get going because I'm gonna go to the mall and beat the rush. Sometimes this guy brings like his bird to the mall and it's cool and all, but that thing squawks so loud. Even with my noise canceling headphones on, it's like, could you just bring that thing home? But he's probably lonely, and that's probably the only time he gets to talk with people, so I shouldn't be like that. But I just get very overstimulated with a lot of noise. But yeah, I'm gonna get going. Have a good one, everyone. Much love. And thank you everyone for being here.